No, I was trying to help you out because we had a comment on here that I thought was really good, and I didn't want to interrupt your point. It was really good, and we had a comment on here from Aya Sana Bay, and she talks about. She said, "Peace, Nehesu. You may already know, but you guys were speaking of the sun, moon, and stars as the universe is within us. Look up strong concordance H3974." And I was hoping Steffi could pull that up and show us on here because she had a very good point. I really appreciated her looking at this. And a Blue Letter Bible is a great tool for those individuals who are doing this. And more really, more is a teaching, but also here we see the strong concordance of this as being a bright light, luminary, and it is also in Genesis 6. The light, a light, is ma'or or is from the light. It would actually be, I think, the word or is the root word, and the prefix, the m in front of the Hebrew word prefix makes it from the light. And
From the light, exactly.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So that's some of the grammaticalness in there. And if you look at Strong's Concordance and you look in the Bible, always click on those little words in there. You can find any word and get deeper into it. And then start studying some of the grammar and and breaking some of that down because or you would just think is just light, but it actually means from the light, the Luciferian action, which was called Lucifer, which we also know was called the morning star, which also what we call quote unquote Yeshua or Joshua was the morning star. And so we are Illuminati because we're illuminated. We are Ma'or from the light. And so the oil of the light, the more spices. I really appreciate that, sister. A candlestick. So from which light is illuminated. And it says in Genesis, the first time that word comes up is in Genesis, Bereshit, and God said, "Let there be or light. Let there be light, a firmament." So when He said, "Let there be light," that light that He said, "Let there be," was from another light that was for the firmament of the heavens and skies. That's pretty deep right there. Wouldn't you say, Zephon, your brother Abraham?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because that light that is speaking of right there, when you read that in Better Sheet Genesis chapter 1, it comes
Just slow
before
down just a little bit.
the 14th verse, right? Which had to do with the physical light
Keep
of the
going.
sun and the moon, and the stars.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was talking in the mic when I shouldn't
Oh,
have been.
oh no, no,
Go
okay,
ahead. Sorry,
yeah. But
brother.
that light was a universal light that actually came forth, that sprung forth before Genesis chapter 1, verse 14 came into play, which he created the sun. Actually, didn't create the sun as they used the Hebrew word asa, which means that there's been a movement of the sun and the moon and the stars into this plane of existence that we call Earth right now to set up whatever needs to be set up to be constant rotations or whatever. But yes, that's correct. That's before. It's a different light.
Yeah.
And also there's two words for light. There's one that's or and there's one that's or. They both sound the same, but they have two different letters. Which one is the aleph? The beginning is the aleph, and the other one is the ayin. So skin is also light, but it starts with the ayin.
Isn't
But the
Mir
inner